What's up, everybody? Daniel here, and welcome to my spoiler review for The Strain, Season 4, Episode 7, titled Ouroborus. Please bear with me here. I'm a little tired. I'm only on 2 hours of sleep, but I wanted to get these reviews out, get my opinion out there, edit them. I am a few weeks late on this episode. Hurricane Harvey hit. I was in Seattle, coming back to work, watching Canelo versus Triple G, getting things done, spending time with friends. And I just thought I need to get this done. I needed it. The finale already happened. I watched the finale the night it happened. Love this show. Love these characters. Been there since the beginning of season 2. Very, very, very interesting. Very exciting. Little disappointment here and there with certain episodes. The weakest so far is episode 5. But anyway, as you know, takes me 2 minutes to recap the episode, then give you my pros, cons, and final score. I really do appreciate those who watch this and who want to hear my opinion. Whether you agree or disagree, I would like to hear your feedback. Thank you guys again. Let's go. So we begin the episode with Fett's plane landing in Long Island. Icorst ends up kneeling before the Master since he has failed to stop to get the nuclear bomb all the way to Long Island. He is kneeling before the Master and basically saying, "I do not deserve mercy. Kill me now. If you wish to kill me, just kill me now." And the Master says, "Not yet." Now the Lumen is back in Satrakian's hands. He is kind of getting very lightheaded and hearing ringing sounds, and he's not looking good. He's looking his age now, basically. And he's ripping pages out of the Lumen all of a sudden, and he ends up passing out. Dutch and Ephraim are reunited, and they end up getting blood thinners from Gus and his crew. Now, Alonzo ended up following Ephraim and the crew back to where Satrakian is. He ends up going to the Master, trying to work a deal, saying, hey, if I take you to Satrakian, give me like my own island and stuff. And I'm like, this boy, let me have an island. Yeah. No, it's not how it works, sir. You want an island? Oh my gosh, that is a huge request. I mean, you could have just said like, I want a girlfriend or something, but you say you want that. You're dumb. Anyway, so he gets killed, rightfully so. He was an annoying character anyway. So all bridges are blown up around Manhattan and New York, and Ephraim ends up telling Satrakian about Zach. Icorst ends up attacking Satrakian. He kills Alex, Ephraim's lover, I guess at the time, and friend, I would say. He ends up defeating Satrakian, but Gus ends up showing up and saving him before he could kill Satrakian. But then after that, Gus's cousin gets killed by Icorst, and then Satrakian kills Icorst at the end. He took a bunch of blood thinners. Icorst put his suckers up on Satrakian, and he was like, nope. The blood thinners basically poisoned Icorst, and he was bleeding a slow and painful death. And, Satrakian gets his sword, and he's like, my name is Abraham Satrakian, and I am no longer a number. And he just ends up freaking decapitating Icorst just like that. CGI roll of the head. A little bit of that. But other than that, man, that's a major landmark. That's a major milestone for the show. You just killed Icorst. Now it feels like we're coming to the end. This is one of the biggest episodes and most important episodes out of the season for sure. Anyway, now on to the pros, cons, and final score. Starting off the pros, of course, David Bradley as Satrakian. He's amazing. One of the best, no doubt about it. Throughout the whole season, we've barely seen Satrakian. He's barely said a few words, a few nudges here and there. This is the episode where Satrakian's back. Even though he's a little, he's tortured and he's tired and his mind's going a little bit more loopy, very understandable. But just seeing him and talking to Dutch and having this, just being back, it took 7 episodes to get to this point. And battling Icorus and him just waving the sword and how it's scary, and you love Satrakian, and you're holding like, where is everybody? Protect him. He's like Stan Lee, man. He's like, protect him, get around him, nobody's getting near him, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep him safe, not let him, his whole goal is to basically defeat the Master, and I mean, with this, Icorus is already a huge challenge enough. With the whole blood thinners, I thought that was a really great twist there, and seeing Icorus actually... Icorus ain't gonna walk away, obviously, when he was bleeding from the inside. Like, that is pure torture for Icorus. I'm glad that we got to see Icorus suffer for quite a few minutes before he ended up decapitating him. So that is something interesting, and again, a big event for the whole series just in a whole. So I'm glad that a milestone, that something huge happened this episode, that is just big for the whole series in general. Now, this is a small thing for the episode, but the bridges being blown up, even though they were very far away, I thought the effects for them, the CGI, were very... it was really good. Usually with blow-up effects like that and all that, they're not really the best. But I do have to say, with this one, there were pretty nice effects, especially with Fett turning around and seeing, New York strong, everything just going down and crumbling, and not, them being able to drive the nuke all the way to Manhattan and stuff. Easily the two biggest things about this episode is Icorus and Satrakian. Icorus' death and Satrakian as a whole, those are the two biggest things. The two other things I would say that are the most enjoyable about this episode is of course, when Dutch and Ephraim are reunited. That was a pretty big scene for me, man, and I was smiling and fangirling. It's great for them to be reunited there. Plus Gus, I really feel over the next few episodes, but starting from this episode, which I've always said throughout the series, that Gus, he's just a character that's a side character and has no purpose. I knew he was going to have a purpose one day, but now this is the episode where his purpose starts. We're out of the 4 seasons. Now, this episode, 3 episodes before the end, is where he finally fits into the whole story. I can't believe it took that long, but it feels good that he was finally fully a part and with Satrakian, with Ephraim and Dutch and all of them. And that leads to the action. I really enjoyed the action against the Strigoi and the effects with the guns. I didn't care for Alex's death. I wasn't emotionally connected to her. I was surprised that they killed her, but even Ephraim's reaction and such later on, I'm surprised that Alex's death wasn't a huge hit to him. As well, Gus's cousin, I wasn't emotionally connected to him. He wasn't a huge character. Again, Alex was a waste of time. Gus's cousin was a waste of time. And Fett's girlfriend, Michelle, or whatever her name was a waste of time as well. So other than the characters being a waste of time and Alex just kind of taking up space and Gus's cousin taking up space, it is one of the best episodes out of the season, out of the final season, from the action to the characters reuniting, to all of Satrakian, and even all the way to Icorus, obviously. From beginning to end, I think each point is very strong, from plot points that happen and that unravel, and does make it one of my favorite episodes out of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to give The Strain Season 4, Episode 7 an A-. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to tell me down below what you liked about this episode. Did you agree? Did you disagree? I would like to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much. Till next time, bye-bye.